We're talking about the 1963 Lincoln cent with no mint mark, and the incredible buzz about one version of it being worth up to $1.3 million. The history of the 1963 Lincoln cent, 1 to 230. The Lincoln cent, also called the Lincoln penny, was first minted in 1909 to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. But 1963? That year's penny holds a curious place in coin collector lore. The 1963 Lincoln penny was minted in Philadelphia, which didn't use mint marks at the time. That's why it has no letter under the date. Over 750 million of these were made. So why would such a common coin ever be worth millions? So what's the $1.3 million story? 2:30 to 5 o'clock. Let's address the big question. Is a 1963 penny truly worth $1.3 million? That number comes from rare error coins or coins in perfect condition. One such example, a 1963 Lincoln penny with a double die error and graded at MS 67 or higher can fetch thousands, sometimes tens of thousands, at auction. There's a rumor that one extremely rare 1963 cent sold at auction for over $1 million, possibly due to an error combined with a pristine, uncirculated condition and historical provenance. Most 1963 pennies are worth 1 to 10 cents, but it's those rare exceptions, flawless strikes, mint errors, or unusual variations, that command the big bucks. How to check if your penny is valuable, 5 to 7:30. Here's what you need to do if you've got a 1963 penny or any old coin. Look at the date and mint mark. If it says 1963 with no letter under the date, that's from Philadelphia. Examine for errors. Use a magnifying glass to check for things like double stamping, misaligned print, or unusual coloration. Check the condition. Coins with no scratches, sharp details, and original luster may be mint state or MS grade coins. Get it graded. Submit it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to know its true value. A coin worth $1 million will almost always be professionally graded and authenticated. Don't trust rumors. Get the facts. Where to sell your valuable coins, 7:30 to 9 o'clock. If you do have a valuable coin, you might be wondering, where can I sell it? Auction houses, heritage auctions, Stax Bowers online platforms, eBay with caution, great collections, local coin dealers. Good for appraisals, but shop around coin shows. Meet multiple buyers in one place, always get at least 2 or 3 opinions before selling. And be cautious. There are many scammers out there targeting older collectors. Final thoughts plus what to do next, 9 to 10 o'clock. Most 1963 pennies won't make you rich, but if you've got one in perfect condition, or one with a rare mint error, it could be worth hundreds, thousands, or maybe even more. Check your old coins. Get them appraised. You might be sitting on a hidden gem. And if you'd like a free checklist of the top 10 most valuable Lincoln cents, check the description below. Thanks for watching. Today, I'm going to show you why collectors are going crazy over certain 1964 pennies, how to spot a valuable one, and what makes a simple copper coin skyrocket in value. If you're 30 or older and have a coin jar in the house, you might be sitting on a fortune. The history behind the 1964 penny. The 1964 Lincoln cent features President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. A design introduced in 1959 for his 150th birthday. It was minted in massive quantities, over 6.5 billion coins, mostly in Philadelphia and Denver. Coins from Philadelphia don't have a mint mark. So yes, the no mint mark 1964 penny is common. But don't leave yet. There's more to this story. Why would a 1964 penny be worth $1.4 million? Now here's where it gets interesting. Most 1964 pennies are worth 1 to 10 cents. But some rare errors or unique varieties can be worth thousands, and in extremely rare cases, more than $1 million. Double die errors, wrong metal composition, off-center strikes, special proof strikes, accidentally released mint state condition, MS 67 or better. Rumors of a 1964 penny fetching $1.4 million often trace back to coins with unique errors, or even copper-nickel planchets accidentally used when they shouldn't have been. What to look for in your 1964 penny. If you have a 1964 penny at home, Check these 5 things right now. Check for doubling on letters and date. Look at Liberty or In God We Trust. If you see doubling, it might be a double die. Look for off-center strikes. Coins struck partially off the planchet can be very valuable. Use a magnet. 1964 pennies should not stick to magnets. If yours does, it's definitely not normal. Weigh it. Use a digital scale. A normal 1964 penny should weigh about 3.11 grams. If it weighs much more or less, it could be struck on the wrong metal. Mint condition coins with no scratches, perfect luster, and sharp details, called mint state, can sell for hundreds or thousands, even without rare errors. Real-life stories and coin auction records. In recent years, similar coins from the 60s have sold for jaw-dropping amounts. 1969's double die Lincoln cent sold for over $100,0001943 bronze. Penny fetched $1.70 million. A pristine 1964 cent with errors or in MS 68 grade could be valued from $5,000 to $100,000 plus. These aren't just myths. Real people have turned pocket change into life-changing money. The $1.4 million valuation? It's likely tied to one of these mysterious error coins or unconfirmed private sales between collectors. How to sell your rare penny. Got a 1964 penny you think is valuable? Here's how to get it checked. Don't clean it. Cleaning lowers its value. Let it be. Get it appraised. Go to a certified coin dealer or send it to grading companies like PCGS or NGC. Research recent sales. Check eBay sold listings and auction sites like Heritage Auctions for similar coins. Join online coin groups. Post clear photos in Facebook groups or coin forums. Many experts give free evaluations. So go ahead, check that coin jar, look through your drawers. That 1964 penny could be worth more than you ever imagined. If you learned something new today, give this video a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more coin tips and rare finds. Drop a comment below if you have a 1964 penny, and I'll try to help you identify it. What if I told you that a penny sitting in your jar, specifically a 1968 Lincoln cent, could be worth over $1.80 million? Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly why some of these common-looking pennies are highly valuable, how to spot one, and how you could turn one old coin into life-changing cash. Pushpin if you're between the age of 30 and 70 and thinking about selling your old coins. Don't skip this video. You might be sitting on a fortune. The 1968 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, and over 2.8 billion were made. So yes, most of them are just worth 1 cent, but a few rare errors and special characteristics make some of them worth thousands, even millions. The biggest reason? Mint errors and rare varieties. Heavy checkmark, one of the most famous, is a double die obverse, where the letters and numbers on the front of the coin appear doubled. Heavy checkmark, there are also coins with off-center strikes, missing mint marks, or rare die varieties that serious collectors will pay massive money for. And in one unbelievable case, a super rare 1968 penny with an extremely unusual mint error sold at auction for over $1.80 million. So, how do you know if your 1968 penny is the jackpot? 1. Doubling the word liberty, the date 1968, the motto in God we trust. If any of these look doubled, you may have a double die obverse, which is extremely valuable. 2. Mint mark oddities, the D mint mark should look clean and aligned. If the D is missing or looks repunched, this could indicate an error variety. 3. Condition, grade. A coin in mint state, MS 65 or higher, is far more valuable than one that's been in circulation. No scratches, no discoloration, sharp, clean details. 4. Unique errors off-center. Strikes, wrong metal, planchet die cracks, or cuts. These dramatic mistakes can turn a 1-cent coin into a 5 or 6-figure collector's item. Let's talk real numbers. White heavy checkmark, a standard 1968 penny in circulated condition. About 1 cent. White heavy checkmark, a well-preserved, uncirculated one, around $5 to $1.25. White heavy checkmark, but a rare variety with a double die or major mint error. That's where the real money is. 1. Such 1968 penny sold for $1.8 million at auction. That coin had a combination of rarity, an extreme error and pristine condition, making it a dream find. Important tip: value depends on demand, rarity, and condition. Always get your coin properly graded. Don't clean it. Cleaning a coin can ruin its value. Leave it as is. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe check for the doubling, the mint mark, and the overall condition. Compare it online sites like PCGS, NGC, or even eBay sold listings can help you get a ballpark idea. Get it graded. Send your coin to a reputable grading service. PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service. NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. This is the gold standard for coin collectors and buyers. A graded coin can fetch much more at auction or sale. Sell through trusted platforms. Options include Heritage Auctions, great collection space, with caution, local coin shops, but be sure to get multiple offers. So, there you have it. The 1968 D Lincoln penny might seem like pocket change, but in rare cases, it can be worth hundreds of thousands or even millions. Backhand index pointing right. Go check your old jars, wallets, and coin boxes. Who knows? Your next vacation home might just be hiding in plain sight. Have you found a rare coin before? And if you want me to review your coin photos or give more details on grading, drop them in the comments or email me. Film Projector, thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting. We're diving into the story of the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny and why some collectors believe it could be worth as much as $1.3 million. If you're between 30 and 70 and have coins passed down from parents or grandparents, this is the video you don't want to miss. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon, because I'm going to help you turn spare change into serious money. Let's start with a bit of background. The 1973 Lincoln cent is part of the long-running series that began back in 1909, honoring President Abraham Lincoln. Now, most 1973 pennies were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. You can usually tell where a coin was minted by the little letter below the date: a D for Denver, an S for San Francisco, and, if there's no letter at all, that's from Philadelphia. Here's the kicker: most 1973 Philadelphia pennies are common, but a few mysterious ones without a mint mark may have very rare errors, and these are the ones that might be worth a fortune. So why on earth would anyone pay over $1 million for a penny? Experts believe that some error coins, like those with double dies, off-center strikes, or wrong planchet types, can skyrocket in value. Combine that with a no-mint mark from 1973, and you've got a legendary collector's item. One rumored coin had a wrong metal composition, a 95% silver planchet instead of copper. If authenticated, that kind of mistake could easily push it into the seven-figure range at auction. Collectors love rarity, condition, and mistakes, and this one checks all three. Okay, now grab your coin jar or that old box from the closet. It's time to check. Look for a 1973 penny with no mint mark under the date. Check the coin's weight. Should be about 3.11 grams if copper. If it's different, especially heavier or lighter, that could be a sign of an error. Look closely under magnification for doubling, especially in the date or the word Liberty. Is it shiny? Is it uncirculated? The better the condition, the higher the value. If you think you've got something special, don't clean it. That can ruin the value. Just place it in a coin flip or small plastic sleeve to protect it. Now, what if you do have a 1973 no-mint mark penny that looks valuable? Here's what you do next. Pushpin 1. Get it professionally graded. Services like PCGS or NGC can confirm the authenticity and give it a condition grade. 2. Take clear photos and list it on auction platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Great Collections. You can also reach out to local coin dealers, but always get more than one opinion. Be careful of scammers. If someone offers you a quick deal for cash, always double-check their credentials. Coins like this should be handled like antiques or fine art. Get a real appraisal and never rush into a sale. Who would have thought a tiny penny from 1973 might be worth over $1 million? If you've got old coins lying around, it might be time to take a second look. That spare change could pay for a new car, a home renovation, or even your retirement. So, go check those pennies. And if you find a 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln cent that looks promising, Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your story. Thumbs up, don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow collectors, and subscribe for more coin tips that could make you money. We're diving into one of the most mysterious and possibly valuable coins in American history, the 1975 D Lincoln cent. If you're 30, 50, or even 70, and you've got old change lying around, this video might just change your life. So let's start with the basics. The Lincoln cent, also known as the wheat penny before 1959 and the memorial cent after, has been around since 1909. It's the most commonly collected coin in the United States. But 1975, and more specifically the 1975 D mint mark, that little D under the date, is where things get interesting. Most people think the 1975 D penny is common, and it is. Billions were minted. But coin experts and collectors are buzzing about a very special version of this coin. One that might not even officially exist. So, where does the $1.5 million number come from? Rumors in the numismatic community suggest that a proof penny, which is a special high-quality coin normally struck in small numbers, was minted in Denver in 1975 by mistake. Normally, proof coins are made in San Francisco, not Denver. If a 1975 D proof penny exists, it would be one of a kind, a minting error of epic proportions. And coin collectors will pay massive amounts for rare errors like this. In fact, similar one-of-a-kind coins have sold for hundreds of thousands, and in rare cases, over $1 million at auction. So if this penny exists, $1.5 million might not be crazy at all. Studio microphone. So what makes a penny, normally worth just 1 cent, suddenly worth a fortune? Rarity. The fewer that exist, the more valuable it becomes. Condition. A coin in mint state or uncirculated condition fetches top dollar. Mint errors, like double strikes, off-center prints, or coins made in the wrong mint. And the 1975 D-proof coin would check all 3 boxes if it's ever officially discovered. Now here's the big question. Could you have this penny? If you or your parents saved coins from the 70s, now's the time to dig them out. Look for a 1975 penny with a D under the year. Now check the shine. If it looks extra reflective, almost mirror-like, and has sharp details, it could be a proof strike. Not sure? Don't worry. You don't need to be an expert. There are professionals who will appraise your coin, often for free or a small fee. If you find a suspiciously shiny 1975 D penny, here's what to do. Don't clean it. Cleaning can ruin the value. Take it to a certified coin dealer or send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Get it authenticated and graded. If it's the real deal, auction houses will line up to sell it, and you might just walk away with life-changing money. There are still mysteries in the world of coins, and the 1975 D Lincoln penny is one of the biggest. So go check your jars, drawers, and old wallets. You might just be sitting on $1 million mystery. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more coin hunting tips, and share it with someone who might have old coins lying around. You could be doing them a huge favor. We're diving deep into a penny that has shocked collectors, the 1985 D Lincoln cent, and why some say it could be worth over $1.5 million. That's right. A coin that says just 1 cent on the back could potentially fetch you a life-changing fortune. But is it true? And if so, what makes your 1985 D penny valuable, or just another coin in the jar? Background. What is the 1985 D penny? The 1985 D Lincoln cent was minted in Denver, as indicated by the small d under the date. Over 5.2 billion, yes, with a B, were made that year. So, what makes one of them possibly worth over $1 million? Coin production footage, minting machine, piles of pennies, the $1.5 million claim. What's the story? A few years ago, buzz spread online and through collector circles that a 1985 D penny had sold, or was valued at over $1.5 million. But let's pause for a second. No major auction house has recorded that sale. So, where did the number come from? The truth is, a coin could theoretically reach this value under very special conditions, like a major mint error, superb condition, or being the only one of its kind. So let's talk about what to actually look for. What makes a penny valuable? For a 1985 D penny to be worth serious money, it needs at least one of the following. White heavy checkmark mint error. Something went wrong at the mint, like a double die, off-center strike, or wrong metal. White heavy checkmark high-grade coins in mint state, MS67 or higher, with no scratches or wear. White heavy checkmark rare composition, say it was struck on a bronze planchet from an earlier year instead of zinc. That's extremely rare. Show example images of real error coins and high-grade coins from PCGS/NGC. The known valuable 1985 D pennies. Let's get specific. A 1985 D penny in MS68 red grade has sold for over $5,000 at auction. That's a real number, not a rumor. But a $1.5 million price tag would require a never-before-seen error or historic importance. So if someone's offering you that much, get it authenticated immediately. How to check if you have a rare 1-inch. Alright. Grab your 1985 D pennies and let's walk through what to look for. Condition. Is it bright, red, and flawless? Mint mark and date clear and bold strike. Errors. Check for double lettering, misalignments, or anything unusual. Weigh it. A copper penny should weigh 3.1 grams. A zinc penny weighs 2.5 grams. Use a digital scale to see if yours is an oddball. Show each step visually what to do if you think you have a valuable one. Get it graded. Use professional services like PCGS or NGC. Get opinions. Join coin forums or local coin clubs. Consider auction. Use reputable houses like Heritage Auctions or Great Collections. You must protect yourself from scams and lowball offers. Final thoughts plus call to action. So, is your 1985 D penny worth $1.5 million? Probably not. But could it be worth hundreds or even thousands? Absolutely, if it has the right traits. Go check your coins. Take good photos. And most importantly, don't throw anything away until you're sure. Like this video if you learned something new. Subscribe for more real-world coin tips and stories. And leave a comment if you have a rare coin or a family treasure you want help with.